UK Sports and the PGA Tour are delighted to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Valspar Championship is about to begin.
I'm Luke Elvey alongside major champion Rich Beem in the booth, and it's wonderful to welcome in Henny Koyak, who's out on the course following our featured group.
Hi Luke, I'm glad to be here covering this week's featured group, and what a pairing, as these two have been hinting at quite a budding rivalry here.
Well, this week, Henny, it looks like they're intending to beat the big-hitting Brooke Henderson. She might be a kind Canadian, but certainly a fierce rival.
Yeah, she's not going to say sorry. Just make sure you don't look in her trophy cabinet beforehand, because you might get intimidated. There's some big major championships in there. Brooke Henderson, speaking of big, hits it big, got big game, and is just so lovely on top of it all. I almost don't want her to be beaten.
Yes, she's a born winner, isn't she, Brooke Henderson? This is going to be a tough rivalry, but one, if you can win, will certainly build your confidence.
Oh, that sounded absolutely flushed. Second shot here on the first. Getting ready to play their third. Not bad. 11 feet to the cup.
Can you hear those tweets? This is what they have left for birdie here.
Well, that's delightful. A birdie to get the round underway.
I've never been disappointed by starting off my round with a birdie, Luke, I can tell you that.
He finds himself in a share of the lead. Water is a feature here at the Copperhead course of Innisbrook Resort, Rich, and it comes into play at the second.
Downhill tee shot, you want to keep your tee shot out to the right as best you can to take out the trees that hug the left-hand side. Green sits well above the player's second shot. They won't see how close they hit it from the fairway.
This looks to be heading for the cut stuff.
And he's down there.
Yeah, this is straight back into the breeze. Going to be a tough one.
Going with the 6-iron here.
Just needs a little bit more of a kick to the right.
That should set up another chance.
Would need something special to happen to get the birdie here. Looking great now.
Oh, what an excellent time to make a big putt like that. And you bet their rival knows just what happened.
Well, that's worth reviewing. Let's roll the videotape.
What an amazing putt from way out.
And now over to Brooke Henderson's next shot.
It's been so tight. She's tied here with her rival. And can she pull ahead now?
Wonderful shot.
Well, when your rival plays golf every single second of the day and eats birdies for breakfast, lunch and dinner, this is what you get.
The Copperhead course at Innisbrook can really bite you, especially if you're slightly wayward, and there's one of those holes right here at the third, Rich.
Decisions to be made. The fairway narrows up. Should you take driver out? Also the water on the right. So players more than likely laying back with some kind of fairway wood.
It looked like it came out of a cannon. Setting up in the first cut. Going with the 9-iron, I think.
Oh, I didn't see this as possible. What a shot. What a shot from that nasty lie. Should be proud of that.
Why don't we catch up with Brooke Henderson?
It's been a little up and down, but she's just one stroke back from her rival.
You always like that on long putts when you just have to go ahead and tap it in stress-free. Okay, time to return to the action. And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. Ouch, that hurts. Par putt coming up here. And that putt will drop. Well done. And after that hole, leading Justin Thomas by a stroke. The fourth hole, the first of the par 3s on the property, and you've got to be dialed in on your number.
This is a challenging par 3, no doubt about it, Luke. This green pitches from right to left and from front to back, making it almost impossible to get it super close unless you have a perfect number into this par 3.
Yeah, that's a good line. That should find the surface.
This would be a great up and down from this spot. Wow, that almost went in the hole. Let's see if you can make this. Keep the par on the card.
That will work.
Got to say, putting this well from this distance is a huge confidence booster.
Currently 2 under for the event. Stretching out over 600 yards means the par 5 fifth is no snack.
It is. Luke, I rarely say that par 5s on the PGA Tour are challenging, but this is definitely one of them. It's an uphill tee shot and a second shot that is downhill, moving from right to left, that's completely blind for these players. There is a tree about 100 yards out, which is going to be something they aim at when they lay up. Third shot, though, is very basic, down the hill to a fairly flat green surrounded by some bunkers. More than likely, most players are going to have to lay it up on this par 5.
Oh, well done. And here we are with the third shot.
Wind moving the golf ball left to right.
Nice shot that. That should find the surface.
Yeah, that was great wind management there.
Oh, these are good putts to make. Good for momentum. Right on 7 feet. Oh, nice looking putt. Oh, what a super shot. And with that, we'll move to 3 under par. And now over to Brooke Henderson's next shot.
Yeah, she's down, she's behind, her rivals scooting ahead. Let's see what happens.
Gee, that'll keep the momentum rolling, Rich.
Out of the rough, into the hole. Thank you very much.
And after this hole, that's how it looks. The 6th hole at Innisbrook's Copperhead course, Rich. It's a challenging one, isn't it?
If you find the fairway off the tee here, you are an amazing human being. The fairway tilts from right to left very significantly. Holding the fairway is almost impossible.
Lovely, lovely rhythm.
Henny, do you have a better look at this lie?
Looks like they have a good lie here in the first cut.
Going with the 5-iron here.
Got great connection here. Yeah, this is looking good.
Yeah, give yourself a pat on the back. Trying to get it to 4 under with this putt.
Looking for another birdie here.
Okay, steady now. This is a par putt. In she goes. Let's head to the next. Just 1 off the lead after that hole. Standing on the 7th tee, players get to breathe a sigh of relief having the 6th behind them.
You know, Luke, this is sneaky hard, to be fair. You don't need driver, and so you might get lulled to sleep a little bit by taking 3-wood out just for position. Any misses to the right or the left, and you'll be blocked out by some pretty gnarly trees. The green tilts from right to left ever so slightly, and watch out for those deep bunkers fronting this green. They'll grab your golf ball in a hurry.
That looks to be a fairway finder to me. Playing from 110 yards out.
Straight downwind, tough to put a lot of spin on it and hold the green.
Choosing the 9-iron here. Well, good looking shot here. That's headed towards the green. Left yourself an opportunity. Why don't we catch up with Brooke Henderson?
She had a bad previous hole, came off with bogey.
Henny's down there. You got a read?
The perfect leave. Uphill, can be firm.
A share of top spot on the leaderboard awaits if they can make this putt. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Right on 4 feet. Should make this one.
He's got this for his par.
And JT is currently our leader. Well, if you haven't felt snake bitten already, the 8th at 230 yards, Rich, will certainly get you.
Everybody loves a 230-yard par 3, don't we, Luke? They're just wonderful, wonderful designs, and I'm laughing because this is nearly impossible. This green is just a sliver up there, a high shot moving a little bit from left to right, is an absolute must on this par 3.
Opting for the 3-wood.
Should find the green.
Luke, that did not end up where you said it was going to. It's in the rough.
Boy, Rich, that was a big-time save, that one.
And a chip in, Luke, just what the doctor ordered.
Oh, what a shot that was. Why don't we revisit the magic?
Beautifully judged. Great tempo on this chip.
Currently at -4 for the round.
Gotta like it, moving up the leaderboard, never a bad thing.
Ball striking continues to be the order of the day as the players arrive on the 9th tee, a par 4.
Yes, just thread those bunkers off the tee shot somehow with the driver. Second shot is going to be straight back up the hill. And once again, with the pin position over on the right-hand side, players will be unable to see where their golf ball pitches. This is a quality par 4.
And they're playing from about 140 yards out.
Wind's blowing right to left here, and they're going to go ahead and ride the one in here.
Opting for the 9-iron. Not a bad approach. Grab the putter from the caddy. You're dancing.
This one here, this is for back-to-back birdies, moving him in the right direction.
Sitting at 2 over par.
They've chosen to club down on this one.
Scorecard filled with threes never hurts. Good putt to make this. Was on a good line.
Putting for a par now. Our work here is done. Let's head to the next hole.
Well, a lovely position for this player, Rich. Tied for the lead as they make the turn.
Yeah, you always want to be up or in the lead going in the final 9 holes. That's what they practice for. That's what they want to be. They want to be in this position. Let's see how it all plays out.
That's a touch of the Freddie Couples rhythm right there. This shot was about 140 yards out.
Currently tied for the lead.
Going with the 9-iron, I think.
And he's safely on the green.
And this putt will take them to 5 under par.
Short game has been especially sharp today, Luke. Very impressive.
Just didn't drop. Just 3 feet to the cup.
Nice little putt to hole, that one.
No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. Very few parts of the golf course make you feel comfortable, but chance of birdie at 11.
Finally, we have a birdie hole. Just avoid that bunker down the left-hand side. Find the right-hand side of the fairway. You can go ahead and chase one up there. Even if you can't get it on the green in 2, that front bunker is not a bad leave. But beware, there are some trees over on the right-hand side that could block you out.
That should find the fairway.
All guns blazing here. They've got full attack mode on.
Well, this is bold. Their eyes are opening up, headed for the green. And now over to Brooke Henderson's next shot.
She's trying to pull ahead in this group rivalry. Let's see what happens.
And back to the course with the live action. Getting ready to play their third. Is currently tied for the lead. Nice recovery there.
Love watching this player around the greens.
And racking up their 5th birdie of the day. And that will take him to 5 under. Well, a birdie's also in your heart, standing on the 12th tee. A short par 4, Rich. Decisions to be made?
Just a long iron or a hybrid for this tee shot here, Luke. Second shot, you're coming in with some kind of short iron to a green that's protected by a deep bunker in the front.
Wonderfully played. Rich, Canadian golf has had a number of people to be able to hang their hat on over the years. Obviously, most recent on the men's side, Mike Weir is a major winner. But the impact that Brooke Henderson has had on the game seems to have been even more significant.
It has been, and she doesn't carry the mantle just for women's golf in Canada. She carries the mantle for Canadian golf in general. She's such an amazing, delightful young lady to be around. Her personality is infectious. She's just a good soul, and she carries that around to the golf course. I mean, 2-time major winner. But what I'm impressed about most with her game, Luke, is the fact that, you know, she is such a long hitter in the game. You don't quite see too many women in the game right now that they don't talk about hitting it long like we do in the men's game. But make no bones about it, she hits it